Mike and Belle have been married for 6 years. They were high school sweethearts and have two beautiful little girls. Mike is a mechanic for the local dealership, and Belle works as a teller at the bank. In the evening, she knits or sews in one room while he plays his Xbox in another room. Unfortunately, they both look forward to the weekends when he can go mudding with his friends in his souped up truck and she can take the girls to visit Grandma by herself. It is rare that Mike and Belle spend time together or that they connect on a deep level. In today's world, it is much too common for couples to feel a disconnect. We spend our lives in separate worlds. Maybe one spouse goes to work and the other stays home with the kids. Maybe both have jobs. In most cases, couples are split up during the day. Life can be exhausting. In the evenings, we often turn to our screens to watch our favorite characters on television or to connect with our buddies on social media because it's easy. Maybe we're chatting up old Aunt Betty on Facebook, or we're looking at pictures of our niece's first ballet recital on Instagram. While these activities are fulfilling and even worthwhile, sometimes they force us to miss out on the relationships right in front of us. I am here today to help you become your spouse's best friend. There are three little things that you can do to break the disconnect forever. If you do these things, you will connect better than ever before, and both of you will feel more satisfied. You will grow closer together, and you will help your spouse feel appreciated and admired. If you don't do these three little things, your marriage may stay the same, or it could deteriorate. If you already have an awesome relationship, that's great. These tips can take even the best of relationships to the next level. Tip number one is easy. Make a point of telling your spouse every single day that you love them and tell them why. A mumbled, I love you, dude, on your way out the door hardly qualifies. Take the time to be on their level and make eye contact with them. While you are looking in their eyes, touch them. In most cases, men love to be touched. It doesn't have to be sexual. Just put your hand on his neck or his arm, as long as it's skin to skin, while you're looking into his eyes. Most women don't need as much physical touch, so holding hands or brushing her hair off her shoulders is sufficient. When you tell them you love them, you need to make it count by telling them why. Something as simple as, Bill, I love you so much. And one of the reasons I love you so much is because you really tried to show how much you love me. I loved it the other day when you wrote me a poem and brought me those flowers. It was really sweet. You can keep it simple or you can elaborate. Just make sure it's genuine. Tip number two, show genuine interest in them and the things that are important to them. Ask them about their dreams and their goals, and then find a way to make their dreams and goals your dreams and goals. Maybe your spouse wants to run a marathon. Now don't worry, you don't necessarily have to start running with them if you aren't a runner, but there are little things you can do to help them out with that goal. Maybe you can offer to watch the kids while they go for their run. You could buy them a cool water bottle that's easy for them to carry. You could even find some great running tunes for them to play on their iPod, like the modern mixtape. How romantic. Whatever it is that you do, make sure that you are doing it with a genuine desire to connect or identify with them. If your spouse loves tennis and you can't stand it, you don't have to play with them or buy them new rackets. Just find a different way to show genuine interest in another area. Each day, pick something that interests them to connect on. Tip number three, give them at least one real compliment every day. This shouldn't be something like, nice shoes, honey, or wow, your hair is really shiny today. This compliment should be something that you admire or appreciate about them. Here's a tip. Women like to be appreciated and men like to be admired. After you give them the compliment, qualify it with an example or a reason. The next step is easy to remember. Just qualify it with another reason or example. Finally, follow your compliment up by asking them where they got that awesome attribute. Let me show you an example of how it's done. Bill, I just wanted to let you know that I really admire how patient you are with our kids. Today, I saw you cuddling with Jedi when he was really needy, and I saw you helping Obi to clean his glasses properly. Where do you get the ability to take time out of your busy day and be so attentive to our children? Then you would listen attentively as he told you the answer. As a recap, The 3 tips are: number 1, tell them you love them and tell them why. Number 2, be interested in them and the things that are important to them. And number 3, give them a real compliment. If you follow these 3 little tips, you will be able to connect with your spouse on an even deeper level. If you do, every day, your relationship will grow and deepen. If you don't, your marriage might just stay the same, and that's fine. But wouldn't it be fun to see if you can make your spouse blush with all this excellent communication? In closing, I challenge you to try these steps every day for 1 week. Then send me an email telling me how it went. I look forward to hearing from you.